Hello, my young nature enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Critter Corner. I'm Hannah, your safari guide, and we're here with another episode of Animals 101. Today, we're learning all about the fascinating world of ecosystems and food webs. These are the incredible connections that make our planet buzz with life. Are you ready for a wild adventure? An ecosystem is like a giant puzzle where all living things, like plants and animals, and non-living things, like rocks and water, all fit together. Let's go on a journey to different ecosystems and learn about how they are connected. In every ecosystem, there is a food web, and it's all about who eats who. Take the ocean, for example. In the ocean, tiny plankton are at the bottom of the food web. They're eaten by lots of different kinds of small fish, which in turn become the main course for bigger fish. And at the top of our food web, we have apex predators. In the ocean, this can be large marine mammals like the killer whale, or stealthy hunters like the shark. Now let's talk about balance. In ecosystems, every plant and animal has a role to play, just like pieces of a puzzle. For example, in a coral reef, parrotfish nibble on the algae, which keeps it from taking over the reef. This allows corals to thrive, providing homes for countless sea creatures. Now, on to the next ecosystem. The savanna. Here you'll find a whole different ecosystem and food web. Grass is at the bottom of the food web, and there's lots of it. The grass is eaten by herbivores, like zebras, wildebeest, and antelope. Then carnivores, like lions, cheetahs, and leopards, make their move, keeping the herbivore population in check. Next up is the wetlands. Wetlands are like a smorgasbord of life. In the wetlands, you've got frogs munching on insects, birds swooping down to feast on both, and apex predators like the alligator grabbing all of the above. So whether it's the ocean, grasslands, or wetlands, every ecosystem has its own unique food web. Even in harsh places like the desert, there's still a delicate balance. Coyotes eat rodents, which helps control their population. This, in turn, prevents overgrazing by herbivores, keeping the desert ecosystem in harmony. In the tundra, the food web ensures that all creatures have a place. When the Arctic fox eats lemmings, it keeps their population in check, which helps the plants grow better, creating a healthier tundra. It's like nature's own symphony, with each player having their own unique part in the orchestra. But what happens when you remove one piece? Sometimes changes can happen in ecosystems. Let's say a new predator moves in. If wolves were introduced into a forest where they didn't live before, the deer population might decrease. This could affect the plants the deer eat, changing the entire forest ecosystem. Invasive species are animals who are introduced into new ecosystems that can cause a lot of damage, like the Burmese python in the Florida Everglades. It's out competing some of the top predators there, leaving those predators with little to eat. Human activity can also disrupt ecosystems. When we build cities, we can replace natural habitats with buildings. This can impact the plants and animals that used to live there. Scientists all over the world are working to protect and restore ecosystems. Young explorers, remember, ecosystems and food webs are all about the amazing connections that make our world thrive. Let's all be stewards for our beautiful planet. Stay curious and keep exploring. And don't forget to like and subscribe to go on more adventures here in the Critter Corner. We'll see you next time!